out of control.
Okay, so you've taken down Harley Quinn and you've rescued James Gordon, but the next character you're about to take on is Bane. He is one of the trickier bosses, especially on the harder difficulties, and you really need to use a few tactics to get past him. He's going to be throwing large chunks of concrete at you, he's going to be throwing downed enemies at you, and charging you. Also, there's going to be about 20 people attacking you at all times. So, let's go past this intro scene and get right into the fight. Okay, so Bane's throwing Batman through the wall, and now he's intros with a charge right away. So just hit him with a batarang and let him crash into the wall. Now, I've made a mistake a few times of running in to try and catch him, and I just don't have time to get there. So I just start throwing batarangs to get that little bit of life off that I keep telling you about on the bosses. Every boss I encounter, I constantly throw batarangs at him because it takes down just a sliver of life, and sometimes that means you don't even have to get in a fight with them, which means you don't have to worry about losing any life. There we go. I go in and I take down his first form. You jump on his back, you knock off one of these tubes, and now for his second form it gets a little bit more difficult because he calls some people to help him. Well, the Joker does anyway.
I will crush you.
The best tactic for encountering both Bane and the enemies is to pretty much ignore the enemies as much as possible. Maybe throw a counter in there, but your focus should be only on Bane. Don't worry about them. Now, I don't go in for any punches there because every time he hits the wall, it only takes down about 50% of his life. So here we go. This time I think I'm going to go in for it because now he's pretty close to being defeated. But there's also these 4 guys I got to deal with. Now, I'm actually surprised he didn't charge up there because he has very low life, and what will happen is if you don't hit him, he will do a charge-up sort of move that brings his life back to almost full. I managed to get in there, though, and take care of his second form. Now, there's going to be even more enemies to deal with while he's throwing rocks at you and charging you. My tactic is avoid them and let Bane take him out because he ends up running into them, hitting them with rocks and whatnot. So you're only really dealing with about half the crowd. Now, as they come in, I just keep countering and waiting for Bane to charge because Bane's going to run right through them. Yeah, see? He charged up this time because I didn't go for it, and he's almost dead. So now I know next time he charges, I got to go for it. Otherwise, you know, he's just going to charge up again. And there we go. I take the hit, but I have plenty of life, so I just keep going for it. And there we go. That's how you take out Bane. There's actually a really cool cutscene after this, so Bane is defeated, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy that, and I will see you in the next part.